Hello everybody. I've had a lovely surprise today. This was very much unexpected. This Happy Mail in the post. I can't believe it. I love this stamp and also the little birds, but that stamp is gorgeous. If you can let me know where I can purchase that, I'd love one of those. I've got my hand there because it's got this lady's address, and on the other side it's just as well decorated as this with my address. So I'll just take out what's actually in here, and then I can remove the bag. I have actually looked at this. I've emailed Jill, who sent this to me. Absolutely, I'm blown away by the kindness of the crafters here on YouTube. And she's written me a lovely letter, which I won't read out to you because it's personal to me. And yeah, she's what she's done is where have I put? I don't know where I've put your letter. I've put it somewhere safe, Jill. Don't worry, it is somewhere safe. It's probably back in the living room. Well, what she's done is this is a collaboration between Tina in Cornwall and Jill. What happened was Tina sent Jill this book, and Jill already had it. How it came about Tina was sending it to Jill was she got one and her husband got her a copy, so that meant she had two copies, so she thought she'd send it to Jill. Jill had already bought one from the works, so then they've collaborated together and decided they'd send me it because they'd seen me making Luna Lapping. And unfortunately I do have the book, so I have emailed Jill and asked her what she'd like me to do with it. Now, what do we... Oh, it's here is the letter, sorry. This is the lovely letter that Jill sent to me. Absolutely lovely. And I've said, any ideas? What do we do with this well-loved, well-travelled book? Because it's a shame. I don't want to. And somebody who doesn't have the book could probably make good use of it. And I've made Luna, I've made Clementine Pussycat, and I'll show you that in a bit. And it was funny, was this, because I only finished Clementine last evening, and then this morning this has come in the post, and what a coincidence that was. I can't believe it. But I think I'm going to make the mouse next, and the mouse is called, what's she called, the mouse? Wilhelmina. She's called Wilhelmina. I think I'll make Wilhelmina next. So yeah, that's that. So I'm waiting for Jill to get back to me on that. In the meantime, I'll just put these away in the bag that Jill posted to me. She also made me some beautiful tags as Jill, and this lady does not make videos. I think I'm right in saying that. She doesn't make videos, but she is an avid watcher and joins in challenges, and she's put these in with the book for me. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll just put that one there. I love how this has been done. I love the seam binding bow. It's a double bow that she's done, and how she's laid it out. It's got one of the larger, yeah, can't think what they're called, but I have some eyelets. It's got one of the larger eyelets in there, and she's added the bulb pin with some lovely beads, orange and bronzy coloured beads to match in with the ribbon, and the background. That's an embossing folder, is that. Now, if I don't have that one, I have something very similar. It probably isn't this one because that's raised quite a lot. But I could have it, I don't know. And then Jill's added some Pussycat flowers, and there's a butterfly, and then in the bottom there's a little ticket with a bird on, sat on a branch. This is just absolutely amazing work, and it's all been stitched round, and that's the back, and it's been inked round. I just love it, it's gorgeous. And then she put me another one in, and look at this, how sweet that is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a postcard, the postcard die, and Jill's added the lace, double row of lace. Some of they look like Tim Holtz flowers, but other ones are available, and they could be, they may not be, because I know I do have some other dies that aren't Tim Holtz that are flower related. And she's done them. That's music paper, book paper. That's like the brown card that we all like, and then that's a floral design paper. The little lace trim that it's sat on with the ditzy flowers that we all love. And then there's another little snippet at the bottom there with this, with a tiny little daisy flower. And then the bus ticket, or whichever ticket. That's gorgeous, is that? I've not seen those. I don't know. Are they Tim Holtz? I'm not quite sure. If you could let me know, I'd appreciate it. It's beautiful, is that? Another little dainty daisy flower, and then one of these ones, silk flower, with the tiny little centres that are like, it's like puffed up. Looks like sprinkles that you use. And that's what Jill has put in the card, in the bag, as well as the lovely letter and the book. And yeah, it was just a lovely thing to do, and thank you so much for thinking of me, Tina and Jill. But please let me know what to do with that lovely book that I already, unfortunately, I do have. I do know that there is a book 3 that's just been released, but how long it'll take before we can get that cheaper than, because they're not cheap out, those books, they're quite expensive. I don't know if ever we may have to buy it full price, I don't know, but I'd like to have a flip through one just to see what the difference is that's in it, or if there's any more characters, or whether it's just more clothes that you can make for these characters that are in the book. So here we go. This is Clementine Pussycat. I think you can see her. She's fully in the frame. Yeah, she's fully in. So this is Clementine. Now, I enjoyed making Clementine. The pattern, it's a bit, it's backwards and forwards. And if you don't read it correctly, you can get a couple of steps in front of yourself, and then by the time you've done something, realised, well, you should have attached something inside the body to attach the legs to, and that's what happened to me. So anyway, I've improvised for that, because the arms are just connected the same way as Luna. The face is a bit tricky to do on this one. Yeah, because that's an open piece, it's sewn up there. It's a bit tricky. And how you put the ears in, that's a bit tricky. Now, I'm not quite happy with my stitches on this. I don't know why, but I don't like how it's been stitched. And there's nothing I can do about it now. She is what she is, and that's all we can say. The tail you do in 2 pieces, which I managed to do that, okay, and you sew it up, blanket stitched it on, and then you cut the other piece away, and then you blanket stitch up the tail. Then it says you add a button. Now, it comes to this point, does this tail, and when I laid it on, I thought it doesn't need a button because it swings either way. It's secure underneath, you can't see the filling or anything, and it says to stuff it lightly anyway, which I did. So that's the tail. Now, the legs, there was some sort of a device you were supposed to put inside before, and I didn't do it. So what I've done is I've added the same buttons as what I've put for the arms, but I've put them on the inside of the body and the leg in between. Now, it's quite difficult to get those stitched together. I do have a doll needle that I have used for that, and it says to do it 15 times or something. I did it a couple of times, I ran out of thread, and then I did it again, and it was all done doubly. So this is Clementine Pussycat. Now, as I say, I'm not happy with how I've stitched her. I don't know what happened. I stitched it exactly the same as I did Luna, and it's come out a bit, I don't know, Frankensteinish to me, up the legs and what have you. But anyway, so this is what I've picked for Clementine's top half of a dress. I'm going to be having it in that fabric or the top half of the dress, because in the book you do it however you want, but I'm going to do it with the net dress. And then it says 3 different layers, so I didn't know whether to put a pink one down first, pink layer, then a cream layer over the top, because they're all laid up together. Put a cream layer over the top, and then put another pink layer over the top of that. So that will be a dress. Yeah, you can see it, yeah. So I think you put more than 1 layer of the tulle, just so that it stands out. They have used velvet ribbon down the front and for the belt. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there. I do have some red velvet ribbon, but it's quite wide, and I don't think it goes with what I've chosen. So I don't have any thin velvet. So this is Clementine. I think I'll make the dormouse next. I think she's a dormouse. No, I'm not. I'm making another Luna actually for my daughter. She's seen her and she'd like one. She said she can sit in her caravan. So yeah, that's what I'll be making after I've made Clementine's dress. Is another Luna, and she will be blue, the same as the other one. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I did my tags the other day, still not done any patchwork. I've got to get on with that because yesterday I received the wadding for the quilt itself and the fabric for the quilt. So yeah, and I'm only on part 4, am I? Yeah, I think I'm on part 4, but it will take as long as it takes me. I'm not rushing it. I'm enjoying doing it, but I'm glad I've had a break from it. So thank you all for watching and introducing you to Clementine. We'll see you later. If I don't see you before, have a lovely Easter, and the weather is good here at the minute in England. Don't know how long it's going to last for, but make the most of it while you can, because you're allowed to go outside and meet up to 6 people in your garden now. Not that we will be, because we won't be meeting anybody. We'll be staying to ourselves until the end, or the beginning of April, till after Easter. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all later. Bye.